Oh, this is so cool. RoboSyn Robotics Optimus Prime robot can automatically transform into a truck, just like the movie cartoon versions, but the breathtaking $900 price makes it more of a toy for collectors than it does children. Now Hasbro and RoboSyn have launched a companion trailer and roller set for Optimus Prime with equally cool auto conversion features and an equally steep $750 price tag. Based on the G1 design, the trailer measures an impressive 3 feet in length, fully extended. Using RoboSyn's clever robotics, it automatically unfolds and tilts vertically into a nearly flat rectangular shield, complete with an integrated articulating Sentry Blaster. In truck mode, it houses the roller vehicle and human sidekick Spike, who is ready to jump into action or enjoy the ride. The blaster can also be mounted for further firepower and support, according to RoboSyn. You can open the trailer's rear swing doors with a voice command or control the truck and roller car using an app. It auto-converts in seconds, and you can, of course, tow it with Optimus Prime, exposing the Sentry weapons to fire on the Decepticons during the chase. The trailer and Optimus Prime robots are expensive, but unlike other collectibles, the price appears to be justified. The company promises meticulous craftsmanship, high-grade metal alloy parts, and cutting-edge robotic tech. It uses 18 of RoboSyn's proprietary servo motors and 60 microchips with over 2,000 components in total. Pre-orders are now open for the $750 trailer and roller set, though deliveries won't start until around November of 2022. The package includes a protective storage case with handle for easy transportation, along with a collectible pack including an individualized serial number, Autobot magnetic car badge, metal challenge coin, and a sticker pack. Hasbro and RoboSyn also released a limited number of flagship Optimus Prime robots selling for $750, though that deal already seems to be gone. Despite all the cool features, the combined $1,500 price means it's likely that many of these items will stay in their collectible protective cases, never to transform into anything but more cash later on. Oh, I'm excited about this one. It's hard to believe Wii Sports came out more than 15 years ago. But to me, the strangest thing is that despite being one of the most memorable games on the Wii at the time, Nintendo never made a proper sequel. That is until now. Recently, people got to check out the Nintendo Switch Sports ahead of its official release, and I'm glad to say that Wii Sports is back. Just like the original Switch Sports is a collection of virtual sports games that rely largely on motion controls. In other words, it's a game best played standing up, ideally with a bunch of friends or family members. Returning from the original are tennis and bowling, which are as fun as ever, and like all of the included sports, the games support both online and local play with up to 4 players on a single TV. And for kids who might not have been around during the first Wii Sports craze, they're a great way to introduce motion controls. But for me, the real stars are the 4 new additions: soccer, volleyball, badminton, and Shambara. In volleyball, there are different gestures for things like bumping, setting, and blocking, and the ability to play full 2v2 matches locally is a surefire formula for instant fun. The gestures feel surprisingly natural and give you flashbacks about gym class in high school. Just don't forget to use your Joy-Con's wrist straps, because no one wants to see a controller-shaped crack on their big screen TV after going for a spike. Soccer takes a slightly different approach because for now it relies on controller inputs rather than wildly flailing around, which means it plays more like Rocket League than actual soccer. There's even a jumping headbutt command that's tricky to land but is extremely satisfying when you do. That said, in the shootout mode, you can attach a Joy-Con to your preferred kicking limb using Nintendo's leg strap. The strap comes included in the $50 physical version of the game, but it also is available separately for $10 if you opt for the $40 digital edition. And sometime later this summer, Nintendo is going to release a free update that will add motion kicking controls to the main soccer mode. Meanwhile, Shambara lets you live out your sword fighting dreams. It's frantic while still rewarding fast reactions on defense. You can hold your Joy-Con vertically, horizontally, or diagonally to block incoming strikes, and if you're successful, you can get a free hit while your opponent is dazed. Or you can just do what most people do and pretend you're Taz from Looney Tunes and try to overwhelm your opponent with a flurry of swings, which, pro tip, doesn't actually work in this game. The goal is to knock your opponent off the platform into the water below, which can take as little as 1 or 2 hits in later rounds. There are even charge and twin sword modes to spice up the action, but the standard mode, I would say, is hectic enough. Finally, there's the last one, Badminton. I've been told it's the favorite of many people who have tested it so far. It feels twice as fast as tennis, rallies are frenetic, and if you can make your opponent flub their timing, you'll be rewarded with a soft lob denoted by a wobbly birdie that you can smash back with extra aggression. There's even a command for a drop shot, which adds a nice bit of strategy. Honestly, Switch Sports is so engaging. My only question is why something like this wasn't available on the Switch at launch way back in 2017. 1-2 Switch was fine, but it felt more like a tech demo than a collection of party games. And it didn't really have the replayability or the pick-up-and-play appeal Wii Sports provided. But no matter, a proper sequel is gonna be here soon, and from what I've seen so far, it's going to be even better than the original. Oh, this is awesome. NASA will soon take a unique launch system out for a spin. The agency has signed on to send a payload up using a suborbital kinetic energy-based system developed by California-based company Spin Launch. The test flight, which is expected later this year, will provide valuable information to NASA for potential future commercial launch opportunities, Spin Launch representatives said in an emailed statement. The newly revealed Space Act agreement is part of NASA's Flight Opportunities Program, which helps demonstrate technologies that could aid the agency's science and exploration portfolios down the road and spur the growth of the private spaceflight industry. Spin Launch aims to help power that growth with its novel launch strategy. The strategy involves accelerating rockets to tremendous speeds here on terra firma using a rotating arm and then flinging them skyward. The launch vehicles will light up their engines when they're already high in the sky, greatly reducing the amount of fuel and hardware and, by extension, money needed to reach orbit. Spin Launch has already conducted a series of test flights from New Mexico's Spaceport America using its suborbital accelerator. The company aims to launch its first orbital test flights in 2025. The new agreement with NASA is an important milestone in Spin Launch's journey, said company founder and CEO Jonathan Yaney. Spin Launch is offering a unique suborbital flight and high-speed testing service, and the recent launch agreement with NASA marks a key inflection point as Spin Launch shifts focus from technology development to commercial offerings. What started as an innovative idea to make space more accessible has materialized into a technically mature and game-changing approach to launch, he added. We look forward to announcing more partners and customers soon and greatly appreciate NASA's continued interest and support in Spin Launch.